Today we are going to look at a very overpriced Animester figure. If you don't know, Animester produces very affordable figures. Of course, not affordable if you include shipping, but of course still very affordable. But if you want to make it more affordable, you can purchase it with Taobao from China with my Taobao guide. And I'm definitely not sponsored by them. In fact, I don't think I'll ever be sponsored. But Animester collaborated with KDColle, short for Kadokawa Collection. And surely with the collaboration and this license, well, the Albedo license, this figure stands at a whopping 22,260 yen. Definitely not excited by the price, and the cost probably came from the licensing from Albedo. You saw her and you're probably giving her a 9 out of 10, but is she worth to purchase? Let's find out. Oh, also, just received this from the mail. Looks like a CD case from the past. Actually, I hope it's acrylic. And this is the Albedo and pre-order initial gift. Well, if you don't know, Apex gives these out when you pre-order their figures only on Apex official Taobao site, not anywhere else, for example, Japan. But really, even though the gift is really pretty, it's just some cardboard paper that takes up space. Unless this is the only figure you have, which the gift will really improve the aesthetics of your environment, I think this can be a miss. Well, Albedo, let's remove her from the box. A simple blister box again with a faceplate, the figure itself, and the base. Exploring the depths of the box, I think this instruction hurts my eyes. It's the smallest instructions I've ever seen. So, is their inner box art nice? Well, as nice as it is, I don't think box arts make or break my decision to purchase. Even if there's no box, I think I'll be fine. I'm using a little pale orange light here, but the face sculpt is actually shaded. 5 out of 10 for me. It's just too simple. It has absolutely zero sculpting. Everything is just a decal. Well, the eyes are decals. And well, that's nothing else. Really, I don't like such sculpts, but I always like to get surprised. So is this base good? No, in 3, 2, 1. Damn it, it's actually really shiny with metallic shades. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. You decide if you like this. I don't really like figures with poses other than standing, but I'll be very objective. I'm not sure about the lore of Albedo, Overlord, but the skeleton hands are actually floating a little, so please be careful. Actually, opening this figure, I don't know how the two studios collaborated, but this figure is better than Animester. They went with metallic paint for everything. The wings, very detailed, but in a blue metallic paint. I mean, at least the skin tone is not metallic. Well, that will be a disaster. Overall, great womanly sculpt. I took off my gloves to touch her skin. Thank goodness it's powdery and has a little texture. Definitely still smooth. Clothes sculpt is not too bad. It's thin and represents clothes. The Chinese pattern bottoms. Metallic paint again. I don't know why they went with this. It's weird, but it's still perfect. Of course, 10 out of 10. But because it's not very realistic, I don't actually like it. You don't lose what you don't see, so at the bottom of the legs is a hole for the base. No biggie, and the toes are shaped really well. In fact, a close-up of her toes, definitely anime and detailed. Well, I don't like anime, I like realistic, but for those who like anime, that's good. If you bought price figure Albedos, then you'll be familiar with shiny horns. This one matted like ivory. There's some translucent red parts on the top of the figure, but I don't think it makes or break the figure. This figure tries to be very special, really very special. Metallic paint, and we have very perfectly sculpted translucent hair. It's a no for me, I don't like it. I like my hair opaque, but it's still perfect. And if you haven't noticed, Albedo's wings are always shaped like a skirt. But even though the feathers are detailed, if you look at it from far, really I feel that individual feathers could have more depth in sculpting. Actually, the sculptor decided that this should be it, so I fully respect that. But if you need some booty, it's covered so diligently. The only way to display this figure is to look at it from the front. There's actually nothing going on from the back. Overall, I don't like this figure. Yep, I don't like it. Why? Because this figure is trying very hard to break boundaries. Nothing on this figure is normal. It's kneeling, making the figure unnecessarily smaller. It uses too much metallic paint and her hair is translucent. This is definitely only my opinion. So if you like this figure, this is definitely a 10 out of 10 because I see nothing wrong with this figure. The base, the blue part, is also a little blurry, but well, now if you look at the base, it is definitely so metallic. But if you put her on the pack, you'll see that this requires a lot of force to push in. In my case, the left feet can't even touch the ground. If you push it too hard, it kind of leans to the side. Alignment can be quite difficult on this. It's still possible to display her straight. I leave the judgment to you. I know my viewers love spicy figures. This one is definitely spicy. And if you like this week's video, you might like to be notified immediately when we unbox by subscribing to us. It motivates us a lot and we keep your encouragement deep in our hearts. Till next week, I feel there is a need to protect your wallet. So please buy responsibly. Take care. Goodbye.